The following is a presentation of MRE Uno, Division 1.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the final match of the Saturday Showdown, as I like to call it. In the Dolphin region, it will be Peter Onjack versus Mack Johnson, a rematch of last year in the summer of 2023, where Peter Onjack snuck one out in an hour-plus classic series. All-Illinois battle for Peter and Mack Johnson. As you see the profile pictures come on the screen, the Gangsta himself versus Mack Attack Johnson. Should be a good one today. We do not have an updated schedule or graphic. We will get to that schedule shortly as we flip right over. And as you can see, it was an interesting one, as we just saw with Caesar and Retro. Caesar down 3-1, back against the wall, needing something big. Took care of business, 4-3, in a reverse comeback in a way. Not a reverse sweep, but a reverse comeback of the 3-1 to get that 4-3 in the Tuna region. He'll face H in a big primetime show between the Spanish Conquistador versus the Brazilian Bad You-Know-What in the building. Of course, Jesse Turner took care of business 4-1 and what everyone expected to be a gentleman's sweep against Radden, and to appear the biggest upset of the day so far, taking the 4-1 over Varigold, our other player from Illinois, 1 of 4 in the league. Also, Ed Ziemba played. So we're getting the weekend Illinois crowd out early. Let's find out what this Tuna region pod has in store. Dolphin region pod has in store. As you can see, as we flip over, Ashley will play MGR. Ashley's on Bi Island. MGR took a big win against Nick 4-2 in a crazy match where Nick was up 2-0. And of course, Ard took care of business against Jeff Bolden. He awaits the winner of Peter Onjack and what our friends like to call Mack Johnson. Let's fade right over to the scene. Joining me in the booth will be Sanford, of course, Lamas. Our players, Pack and Peter, in the building as always. Should be a fun one here today. Let's go really quickly, though, to our friend Charles Sanford. Charles, one of those interesting matchups in the building here. We talk about Peter Onjack all the time, having the media hype around him, right? The March champion. Where's he been, right? You have not seen him much of him since that March win. What's he got to do to restore momentum and shut those haters up today?
That's a good question. I think if we knew the answer, he probably would have already done it. I guess, we saw with Rogers, the media being against him kind of helped fuel him, or at least the crowd, public persona. I know there's still a lot of people that do like Peter, though, and so he doesn't really have that one going against him, so maybe that's not exactly the best analogy, I guess. But I don't know if there's a really good answer to it, because what we've basically said for Peter is that his style that he likes to play as your only go-to is kind of an outdated style in the way that a lot of people do it. And so he got it done against Mack before. You would think that maybe he can get it done here, but we saw last term as well. Revenge games sometimes go the way of the person who lost the first one.
Well, that's an interesting take. It's the revenge game for sure. Let's go to Lamas. Lamas, both of these players know each other, right? What's the difference in a rematch compared to last year, right? We talk about the evolution of each player, but in a rematch, there's no such thing as a record. What's a record in a rematch? It doesn't really matter. Talk to me through how Peter and Pack both have to sort that all in-state rivalry aside to play Composed Uno today. Is he muted, Sanford?
For who?
Cody? Yeah, he is. Okay.
Cody is, yeah.
No worries. We'll just go to our players. Let's start with Peter. Peter, obviously, a lot has been made of two things, right? Obviously, you're playing the game a little bit differently. A lot of people have said maybe just a little new look Peter. And then, of course, the bigger one, Peter, in my opinion, is you showed up to the practice cup last week, which is something you don't see a lot of players do. Caesar did that too, ironically. How did that practice cup match prepare you for what's expected today, as you will take the home game one start soon? And your thoughts on playing Pack the second time in your career?
Well, I think the practice cup helped keep me fresh a little bit. I would have been like to get to 2 of them this past month, but I only made the second one, which, no big deal. I won against Caesar, which was nice. Gave me a little boost of confidence. Lost against Lamas, no big deal. revenge game's going to be big. I don't know how much Mac has done his homework, but I know. We talked about it. Sanford talked about it a little bit. There's a little bit of an aura around it. Like, this is the month where I really need to prove it to show that I'm still going to be able to be considered one of the top players in this league. So hopefully I can make something happen today.
Mac, what do you got to do, man? You're playing with house money. You've never had a career win. You've never really have given anyone threats other than Jesse Turner and 7. You really just kind of get to the end and unfortunately stall out. What's it going to be for you to just stop the momentum and trying to stall out and make a big statement win here today?
Just pull out all the stops. That's all I really can do. I don't really want to make each tournament that I'm in go to Game 7, or each series I'm in go to Game 7. But it seems like that's the kind of mantra that ends up happening. But hey, I can't complain. It's just more games that I end up getting played. So I would like to end up sweeping out Peter here quick and early, but I don't think I really don't think it's going to happen if it ends up going like the last time we encountered each other last year. So I fully expect us to go Game 7, but I'm confident enough that it's going to go my way this time instead of Peter's.
Apologize, I had to get the scoreboard up there. Forgot to do that. It was up there, but never saved. I'm just going to take care of that, Aaron. But yeah, real quick, Sam, thoughts on that? Pat got some confidence. He's thinking about getting Peter out here early, shooting the Gangster early.
Made me almost choke on some of my snacking here.
Damn.
That's how good of a take it was.
All right, well, I think there's only one way to settle this. We're going to give this one to Peter Onjack for the Game 1 call from Charles Sanford on the table, and I'll take it here. Here we go.
Sorry, hold on. So Peter, you know the situation really well. 5 to 15, you have the full thing you have full complement on the board.
I gotta change it up. We're going with 14 cards to start.
Ooh, double OG
OG
from Peter. I like this, Sanford. I like Peter changing this up. I think this is a great call. He's someone that doesn't really like doing this. He's taking the gamble right here. Peter joins in. It's been a really long road to get here for him. Remember, he won March Madness a year ago. Now, back is against the wall. Double OG +2. Ooh. What do you like about this call from Peter Sanford? You know, it's an interesting call. Obviously, early in this tournament, you would think, okay, let's play around a little bit. He's going for the jugular right away. Thoughts on that?
I like the call. I mean, you see, he's already taken a page out of Caesar's book here. He's already deafened on us.
Oh yeah, he was the inventor of that. There's no doubt.
But I like the change, at least in a way, just because it throws off any of the film study that someone would have been able to do if Pack did any. As he goes down a couple here.
Ironically, Peter, you know, he's one of those guys that likes to listen to Spotify. He's got capital G on 9 Inch Nails. I mean, that's truly gangster right there from Peter Onjack, for sure. Pack and Peter running these yellows nicely. It's going to be a game of interesting proportions. Like I said, Peter has the not so much the haters, right? I wouldn't say haters, but he has so much more of the outsiders making noise on him. And of course, for Pack, he's just looking for that first career win.
As he switches up to green. Yeah, for Pack, situation of needs to try and avoid. He needs to get away from the O for whatever, because he and Ziemba are kind of in that boat realistically now and flying that flag as based off of what happened and who we lost out of it from last year.
Well, right now it's an interesting juxtaposition. +2 as Peter goes to the blue. Gets out of it. Table check from the Mac man. The Mac attack, as the fans like to call him.
Well, interesting card totals there as Pack with a double play.
Yeah, it is, but this we're gonna get rid of that. Peter gonna do a double of his own, maybe.
Yes, he does. 7
Nice.
to 9.
7-9 now, getting rid of that score now. Let's see if Peter, this is one of the things about Peter Sanford. He loves 7 cards. We talked about this before. He's trying to get some more tricks in the bag, and this is a good
Well, but
start.
it was Pack that had 7, not Peter.
Yeah, I know. But once we get to 7, and how he is in 7, let's see if he can start to learn from what he did at the Cup. That could make the difference. Pack goes into...
Well, he swaps it to green to get to 8.
Mmm.
Pack not having it. Trips 3.
We talk about this. We don't see that a lot from Pack, and you can see the league is definitely progressing to where we have more light efficiency.
There's a double up. Peter's now at that famous 7.
One thing off the bat, Sanford, I'm noticing pace management is non-existent. Quick, firing right now. Firing away. No apprehension in the game. Peter nice and cool. Pack looking for 3.
Does he have a run?
No.
No.
Does Peter have some? Does he have some?
Yes, he does.
Double. Got him. Well, let's see if Peter Onjack can run this down. Does Pack have anything special cooked up? Goes the yellow. Back into it. It was earlier about 2 minutes ago, so we're still pretty clean on that color. No neutralizing effect just yet. Peter to green. That's big. Big wild save there from Peter. He's talked about evolving his wild and ammo control. The question is, does Pack have something special in that wild? He does. Back. Wow, Sanford. That's a end around play back to yellow. That's a nice play from Mack Johnson, learning from the best, it seems. Double table check, too, ironically. Both are on it. Now, let's see if Peter can light this yellow and light the candle on it. +4 looking for Uno.
Hello.
Peter, is that game? Looking for the 1-0?
No, it's not.
Chef Boyardee cannot close the door to Gangsta. Did not have an extra bullet in the gun. Gives Pack some life. Pack at 7, though.
No.
Cool. Game.
Yes.
Is it game? And no,
it's not. It might have been 9 from Peter.
We all know Peter loves number efficiency, Sam. We talked about it in the pregame. One-trick pony shows have been questionable at best, as it's hard to switch off the 0.
0 sugar. Hard to switch off.
Can Peter get a top deck here to put some more pressure? Think he might have one. Maybe he gets a bailout, too. We've seen bailouts. This is a bail.
That's got to be game, isn't it?
No.
No.
That's risky. We saw this with his series last year against Mack Johnson, ironically. But they're both going to be okay with drawing.
drawing, though, too.
Packets had Johnson. Couldn't do much. No draw as I open this water bottle. Been a long day of streaming here for the KT.
Squarely in a draw city, but that's not a terrible thing for Pack here.
No, it is not. And let's see if he gets a top deck. Remember, you can easily switch off that reverse, and that's something he's looking into. He does.
He does. 0 sugar blueberry.
Hard to switch. Blueberry Blast, www.truemanage.com. Sanford, this is a little bit different Mack Johnson than we've seen in the past, for sure. Peter's on the ropes here, early.
1 card down. Peter has 2.
Peter on the ropes early.
Little Dolly Parton action. Peter looking for Uno. Doesn't have it.
Wow.
Mac for the tie?
He's got the switch into yellow. Can Peter get Uno?
Well, no.
Oh, never mind.
This would be for Uno. No, but Pack has it.
He sneak attacked it. It's hard to
It's
switch.
a game.
Mack Johnson? It is!
It is!
Wow. Mack Johnson with the statement. Pack attack. Great job. Did you just kind of vibe into each color right there? Was it the reverse that Peter left open that allowed you to open the 4 up and get into that blue and then switch to the yellow for a finish? Was it a plan A plan that worked perfectly?
So when I saw that reverse come up, I did have that blue reverse in my hand, but I didn't have anything to follow up with it, so that's why I drew, and I got that blue 0. So the next hand, when I saw that he drew again, I pretty much knew that as long as he wouldn't jump off of yellow on any of the cards I played, then it was pretty much mine.
Wow. 0 efficiency, Sanford. He's 0 sugared him out for sure. Peter, quick question, man. You know, two things. First off, the 14-car start, what was the mindset behind that before I ask about the game? Was it a case of, I want to go upper, just test it because you know Pack is someone that can do 10 to 15?
I needed to do something different because I feel like I controlled the lower card starts, but the upper card starts are a weakness for me. So I figured I'd go in, just try it because it's game one, clean slate, you know? And it did work out. I needed some luck. I had some runs. I thought I did good with the ammo control, but I just got burnt out late. I needed some number efficiency, or he answered back to me when I just couldn't do it, and then got to some drawing battles, and he outdrew me at the end.
That's for sure. And my second question is, you left it open on that reverse. Was it a case of you were trying to isolate the color of green and hoping he wouldn't get the reverse, felt unlucky, or did you have a plan to finish after that +4 on another color that you ultimately couldn't connect?
Where was this?
The green reverse? You left open?
When you drew on the green reverse.
To Uno?
Yeah, well, I didn't have anything. I was kind of... I thought about saving it, but it's like, I'm down to one card. I figured I'd get something on the draws, or... I pretty much was just banking on something for the draws there, I think.
Sam, that is... Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good, Peter. That was my question. So you're just banking on the draws,
yeah,
basically?
I'm just trying to think through my thought process. Because I knew if I would draw, I knew I would just get burnt. So I just wanted to get it out there first, and it didn't work out.
Okay, that's interesting to know for sure. I want to say, Sanford, Mack definitely looked a little bit more reinvented right there. It could have been tape study, could have been just a feel of the game. Do you think Mack's in a good spot here no matter what happens this game, too, knowing that he's gotten Peter in a little bit of a corner and a little bit of a new style that Peter now has to adapt to, compared to in the past where Peter would just be stuck in the 7 and it would have been a low-tier battle?
Well, I think for sure Peter's given him some key information that can allow him to be in a good spot. We'll have to see what he does with it, though. Obviously, as the road team, you just kind of want to win one of these and be able to kind of split it, and you've done your job, is what we like to say.
Yes.
So, I mean, in that sense, yeah, he's in a good spot. Probably, I can't recall too many of the other times in his other 4 where he did win the first game. So,
okay. Well, we're going to get the game 2 call to Sanford on a double back. Sanford, take it away.
Okay. Peter, everything's still on the board for you. What would you like?
I need like 1 minute right now. That's all.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
You're good.
Brief intermission.
Brief intermission as I talk about. Let's go quickly over to the pod for the fans at home. It's always nice to go over to the pod. Like I said, cannot wait to get Short back.
This game plays Ard.
Yep, just to kind of go to the fans at home. I see the winner of this game, Ard. And you got to think, Sanford, if you're Sean Ard, if you're actually MGR, this is the pod you're in. We all know MGR is one of those players that kind of unpredictable, right? We all know what Ashley can do, right? We all know what Art can do, too. He's really good in round 1, struggles in round 2. This is an opportunity game for, I think, whoever wins this, because we all know Art struggled in round 2 for sure. Let's go back to the scene, though. It's something interesting to note. Packers played a little bit more reinvented. Peter, not so much really anything reinvented on the card start. Talked about banking on some card numbers. See how it goes.
All right, I'm good.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay. My call again. Let's go with. Let's tone it down a notch. Let's just go 10 cards. Right in the middle.
I like it. Thread the needle. Now we'll give Sanford a double call.
Peter joins up. We wait for Pack. Both players are in. Game 2 will get underway here momentarily. And it's a blue 5 start.
Right now, Peter's got to see his momentum back, Sanford. We talk about all these things regarding him, and he goes for zero sugar.
Immediately zero sugar blueberry.
Maybe he's trying to get Pack out of that game because Pack, we rarely see it. We have Brad, I know, is one to do a couple other zero sugar efficiency. It's a trick. It's a play you can use, but you got to know when to do it right. There's not many players that do it. There's only a couple. I can know. Brad, I know I do it a lot when I need to. As Pack is not wasting time.
+2 off the bat.
Pack not wasting time,
No ammo control on that one. Triple play takes the lead.
Give me what is not ammo control for 2,000, Alex? Man, Pack is not wasting time right here, boys. Peter's got to rethink this one. Yellow into the yellow. Interesting.
The yellow.
Do not mind that at all, though. You got to undercut the color. Pack not wasting. He gets right the yellow skip.
Oh my goodness! Over to green. I should not back, but over to green.
That's only one color away from the Pandora. It's just red. And
Triple.
Sanford, this is crazy. Pack is
triple double there for Pack.
He's really crossing him up. Oh well.
But obviously, he's going to run out at some point.
Peter can control. Ooh,
that's
blue.
a choice.
I don't mind it because he did a triple, but did Pack save? He saved.
He saved.
Oh, this
Pack?
Is it. Evolution.
Ditto.
He saved a lot.
Saved quite a bit. Blue won. I like it.
Clarendon clear? Did he pop the Clarendon? 3-6.
Mack looking for 2.
Does he have it? Mack Johnson. Oh my goodness. He got the red.
He does, and it's Pandora's.
Peter's got to fire back if he's got anything right now. Nothing. Zero sugar.
Zero sugar cherry.
Is it double to the win? Nope.
No.
Peter now.
Switch from Pack.
Nothing.
That didn't quite pay off this time.
Nothing though. He'll take that. Pack will take that. Peter can't do much. Oh boy. Draw cities.
Not even the worst spot for Mack though, because he was leading.
Sanford, this has been a very electric start from Mack Johnson.
5-8 as Pack checks the table here.
Interesting. Okay, interesting from Pack. What does he got here? Because he's typing a minute.
Possibly a double. Could have been a situation he didn't want to use a action card. And now he has the connector that he needed.
Oh
my goodness. The spacing, the issue there. But he'll get the play in.
There it is. Double for the triple. Got it.
Another trip. So that's a third triple for Pack in this game, too. He's down to 3. He has a 10-card lead over Peter.
No, there's no ammo control right now for Pat Johnson for sure. There's definitely no ammo control. It's fire away. Hit me with your best shot.
Peter plays it cool. Yellow 8.
Yellow 8 right now. I think it's a good move from Peter to play it cool, test them out, feel it out.
Yeah, 1 up this time to the max.
Yellow +2. Good job from Peter right there to sniff that one out. I like it.
+6.
Hit him where it hurts. That's basically it. Now Pack going
play
back to
into
8.
the red 2.
Okay. Let's see if Peter can really use this ammo control wisely, Sanford. His Pack's had all the answers right now, just couldn't finish it off. And Peter nothing.
Draws. Pack's rolling with it still.
What would it be from Pat Johnson and Peter? It's a game of crossing over right
That's the table at 6. I don't mind that. At least while you're running, I don't mind doing that.
Red 3, 5 to
1
11.
down this time.
We'll be here from Peter. Like I said, he's been a little bit dry on those reds, but he's going to get a red 4.
Off the top.
Let's Pack switch over. He does, yellow style. Pack to 4, I believe? I think.
Interesting that then he decided to play the... Oh, no, mine is a wild, okay.
There's a wild, yep. Pack looking for, I think, 2 or 3. That depends on the table check. I think it's 3. I think we're going to go 3 here. I think. I don't know. Too close.
Yellow 1 either way. How does Peter goes with the yellow 6?
Yellow 6 from Peter. He's going a little bit upper tier now.
Or is it Uno?
Let's see what Pack does. It would have to be a double to finish. Let's see. Does Pack have it? Or is it just Uno?
Unless he snuck it in.
He does sneak it in, though! In a weird way.
Okay.
He does sneak it. Wow. Blue.
Swaps to blue.
Is that game? Number efficiency. Oh my
That is
goodness.
wild!
He saved it. Mack Johnson in the building. Pack, that's a move you see KT actually make. What's gotten into you, man? Great job on the ammo control. Was it a case of you were just going to say, plan A was fire away, see if Peter can catch me if you can? Was that the game plan all along for game 2?
Well, those 2+2s that he gave me those wilds. So I was really, really honestly hoping that he was gonna draw out on yellow, and I was gonna finish it about 2 minutes earlier, because I had nothing but yellow. So
I'm sorry. Double 6 minute? Really?
That's crazy.
I guess it's going the way I want it to so far, but let's see what happens with the
G-Man player comp.
Interesting. Well, let's go to Peter. Peter, it appears that Pack has said you got burned basically on those 2+2s, but I don't blame you for it because if you don't do that, he could win the game. I thought it was a good move. Just talk to me through how you guys changed it up. Maybe a little timing better.
I had 3+2s, but I only wanted to use 2 of them because I knew needed to get to red. Because I knew he didn't have any reds because that's where we got stuck drawing. And I didn't have many. I had a couple, but I knew I could keep playing those reds and hope he didn't have a number to keep him drawing. But he got 3 reds off that +2, which blew me away. And then I had a bunch of yellows that I was going to try and roll, and then he had yellows as well, so I could only do so much to stop it. And then there's no stopping those wilds when I have nothing to answer back with.
Sanford, thank you, Peter. Appreciate that, my friend. Sanford, now it's over to Pack, and he's got 2 cards. Very rare to see. Pack's got 2 card starts off the board. He's got a chance with power play here to make this 3-0 and put Peter in an insurmountable hole. What's changed from Pack's game that you see? Because this is a different Pat Johnson. And how is Peter going to respond? Does he think about attacking early on the ammo, or is he trying to play it more passively, considering aggression is 50-50 right now?
I know it's going to be strange to say because of that one, or the way that game just went, but maybe a little bit more tentative on the ammo. Like, he still will fire it off early. But whereas in the past, if he would have had those 6 cards all together, he would have done the 5-card run into one of them and then be forced to draw. Whereas now he splits it up a little bit and is at least doing 3 and 3s, which is a little bit harder to also fight at the end if you have a 3-card run.
Well, we're going to find out. Sanford's going to take the table call. I'm going to take the game 3 call. Pack, you're up 2-0. Let's find out what you're going to pick.
So, Pack, you're in a weird spot here. You're the one that's up 2-0. I definitely haven't seen this one for you. You
So
can't pick
I feel
14, you can't pick 10.
yeah, and the little bit of practicing I did, I definitely am seeing Peter struggling with the higher counts.
Ooh.
So we're gonna stick with the higher counts. Let's go 12.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Well, I think I cited that. I think I mentioned it.
Sanford, this is new studying. The film era is in session, boys. Welcome to the film era.
Not even film. Peter admitted as much on him.
Yeah, it's starting to take over a little bit. Anything you say can be used against you in the whole court of law. That seems to be it. Well, here we go. Blue reverse to start. Pack looking for what would be an incredible 3-0 with power play, too. My God, Sanford, if he gets this one, the storylines coming out of this would be insane. What?
Oh, no. Oh, okay. That's...
Retro-esque? Okay. A little retro-esque? Oh, my...
Peter draws!
It's not going right for Peter right now, Sanford. This is a tough start. Pack and run this down.
I mean, he admitted on a stream to what the trouble is, and oh my goodness.
Pack the 10. He's running.
I mean, unlucky draw for Peter, I will say. I mean, this is unlucky draw. But-
Now, remember, Yepes did something similar last year in Super. You never know. You never know. It could be a strategy to change it up. It's possible. I'm never going to rule that out.
Zero sugar blueberry. I'll just switch off of.
He might have to try something different here. He's going to just play cool.
Finally plays.
Okay. Lot of blue for Pack. Good start. Green 5.
Dolly Parton special.
I like this new Pack, though, Sanford. He's really doing a good job vibing with the colors, not switching a lot as he goes for a double play. This is really good. Really efficient.
Oh, he's down to 5. Peter with a bunch of cards that he has.
Let's see if Peter can get some momentum. Here we go. Looking for a double, maybe a triple. Loads up.
Okay.
Fires. 2
Double
bullets in
play.
the gun. Double, yep. Pack looking for 3. Or 4, excuse me. Does he have 3, though, with a double of his own? He's known to do this. Here comes Mack Johnson.
Axe typing.
He's kind of a proof fade action draw.
Oh, just a draw though.
Now Peter can run this back a little bit here. He can run this back a little bit on these greens and really take it to him. Green 8. Oh, great. Great play.
All right, number efficiency.
Peter the
He does
king
on
of
himself.
He's the king of that. We know that. We talked about is that the one-trick pony show if it can work. Let's see if Pack's got anything off the top deck, though. Did Pack get something nice off that top? He did!
Oh
What?
my goodness!
Mack Johnson to 3.
I imagine the +4 was the connector he needed and drew.
Wow, Pack is getting everything he's wanting right now. Peter's back to 14. He's stuck in a rut. Sanford, Mack Johnson. That's all I've got to say. Incredible.
Right now I'm stunned. I'm trying to piece together what my mind is seeing. I was the one that was willing to put him up to a 12 because of the 7-game thing that he did. I didn't see this. I knew we wanted it because it was a good game.
Now remember, Sanford.
Pax learned.
Now remember, Sanford, we talk about this all the time, and I've said it too. Remember when Pack had that Game 7 against Turin? He was pissed, right? You wonder if that just drives intrinsically what I can do better. You just wonder.
I mean, if it was, why did it take that Game 7? Is all I would have to say. There's a swap to green from Peter.
Pack didn't have green, but remember, a couple draws, you never know. Nothing there.
Yeah.
Good move.
Still nothing.
2-color strat, you got to think. Peter can run it. Yeah, really good job there from Peter running it down.
1 down this time.
Peter looking really good right here. 7 to this.
Goes for the 7.
Pack looking to switch maybe? Nope.
Still
Plays it cool.
can't.
Peter, another 7, number efficient king. 6 goes up. He takes the lead. And no matter what happens here, Sanford, Pack will still have home court, no matter what. All he needs is 1 in this stand, and who knows? Peter sees checking the table here.
Well, he's got that 1-card lead right now. Looking for 2.
Yellow.
Switches to yellow.
That's what he wanted. Yellow 7. Mack Johnson seemed to be on 2-color. Let's see if that's true. Loads up. Is this a +2 coming? It is. Looking for 4.
It is. And then some.
Does he go for a potential quad play? He's the blue.
It is a quad.
I knew it.
+6 to Peter.
He's putting him, Sanford. He's putting him back. Catch me if you can. This is a rare strat. We saw this a lot in Super League. We thought it was outdated, but he's bringing it back.
Bring it back one time.
Pulling out the pack. Return to the pack, baby.
imagine Fitzy's reaction if Matt can pull this off.
Oh, even Ard. I mean, he's watching this one too closely. He quote, he said, "I'm watching. This is interesting. It is definitely
I
interesting."
mean, I would imagine I would bank on Ard doing that because he gets the winner of this game. So
here comes Peter. You know,
Gift
he's
from Peter looking for 2 or looking for 10. Sorry, looking for 9.
beer me. Beer me. He says, "Fitzy."
That's probably fair.
Draw from Pack.
Pack draws up back up to 4.
All right, interesting. Pack's playing a lot. It seems he just ran a luck there with the old Blues. Blue 8. Okay, Peter wants to run this blue, play it clean. Does Pack get a nice clean cut switch though?
Not yet.
No, Pack drawing back. Peter liking this. These two have always put in a show, Sam, for some of the more interesting players in the league as we go to a 6. I mean, so far, in the 9 career games these guys have played, it's Pat Johnson leading 5-4 all time. Yellow.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because the first one would have been 3-4. Yeah.
Number efficiency. Like I said, there's
Ditto play. Trip
not
6, doubles wild, quad 6.
Wow, packed a red. That's interesting. Interesting from Pack there.
There's a trip 6 to get to 6 for Peter.
Peter's in a tough spot right here, Sanford. He's got to know when to time this one perfectly, and he's going to do it here.
+2, good call. Tied the game. And takes the lead.
He's got it. 4-5. Pack can only tie with the possession arrow in Peter's favor. Unless Pack takes it with a +2 of his own. Nope, 1 up.
Okay.
All
We're
squared at 4
now.
All squared. Nothing. Wow. Pack to 3. Does Pack get the 3 here? Remember, he had red. He does.
Peter.
That's a
doesn't have the red 2 that he went for the ditto.
Yellow.
Has the yellow 2 instead.
Let's see if Mack liked that. Pat Johnson, he does.
Double up.
To dose. Peter checks the table. Does he have some yellow efficiency? Needs it in the old bank right here.
Does he think that Max got a 2-card run to finish?
That's the old gamble, right? Does he have the 2-card run? But he also might think, I just mistimed it earlier. You gotta know when to time it. It's a fine margin right now. +2, looking for double. Got it.
Okay, doubles to 2.
Power play on the board for each player, as always, for the fans at home. Anytime. Well, it's not Uno. Draw from Pack.
Pack draws, though. Peter looking for Uno.
Does he have a good split control to finish it? No, just Uno.
He's got Uno.
Check.
Doesn't have the run.
Pat Johnson now needs something of the old tank. Nothing. Is this game for Peter? One of the best in number efficiency? Nothing.
No!
There. That's the risk, Sanford, we take. When you get Peter Uno, he's one of the best if you get the right number. He just knows how to close it, and that's the thing. So the draw is risky, but it works. +4 bail. Peter's back on the board, boys.
Wow.
Big one for Peter to stop the bleeding. Peter, big one. How's the adrenaline after that, first off?
Oh, boy. I'm ready to get into game 4. I'll tell you that much right now. But I started off, I looked at my hand, realized I didn't like it, so I drew a little bit. I only wanted to draw 3 or 4 times. I think I only drew 3. Set me up to build, and I kept building. I tried to read what colors he didn't have. I called the bluff that he didn't have any more blues late, which I'm really glad I did, because I could have jumped into like a 2-3 power card run, but instead I saved my ammo there, and very, very happy. It worked out. There were some very hard decisions in there, but it worked out with how I saved my +2s and wanted to play them. And it seemed like he didn't get too much off those draws, because he had a lot of his power cards early.
Yeah, I was going to say it was very good reads when Pack used the power cards early. And my next question for you, Pierre, real quick, my friend. You're one of the best in number efficiency when it gets to Uno. We haven't seen that much. Is this something that you have to evolve and say, I can't just keep throwing that low? Did you learn maybe in a practice cup or when you had that time off to say, I'm taking a hard reflective look. I can't just keep doing it. Tell me through the process of how you changed from just that Uno look to get the double number finish when then you had that ALP loss. I remember you had that big ALP, about 18 cards or whatever, and it just never connected. Did you say you started to realize that's just not going to work? I got to start developing more tricks in the bag.
Right, exactly. I can't be a one-dimensional player. That's a huge part of it. I have to read the other player, and I can't be one-dimensional. I have to. I gotta keep throwing the other player off their game because that seems to really work. No matter who you're playing, honestly.
That's what I like to hear, man.
It totally causes them to readjust and all that.
Definitely some evolution there, Sanford. You can agree to that. Let's go to Pack. I mean, thank you, Peter, for that. Appreciate it. A lot of early ammo used, man. You know, you try to basically say catch me if you can strategy. What was the defining point of saying maybe I should have held back a +4 or maybe a +2? You did a great job. You actually kind of bluffed I believe it was the blue and green early, then went back to red and yellow, but got caught out as Peter sniffed that one out.
Yeah, I saw the bluff, honestly, at first. So I immediately just answered the bluff as best I could. I probably could have saved some of my power cards or action cards from the beginning, but just towards the end there, I just couldn't. Even with my draws before the +2s, I just couldn't get anything to follow up. So I'm still in the lead currently. Sweep is out of the question now. But hey, I honestly didn't expect to take such an early lead on Peter. So the rest of the series is definitely gonna be fun, and it's definitely gonna come down to the wire, I think.
Going to get good, Sanford. You know, what's your thoughts on Peter Onjack saying about being a 2-3D player? He's starting to realize 1D Peter don't work anymore. That's a big admission.
It's a big realization at the very least. And it's going to be interesting to see what Mack can do on the opposite side of that. So
Well, we're going to find out. Something's got to give. It's back to Pat Johnson for Game 4. Sanford gets a double call. Here we go.
Oh, Mack, it's the same thing that you had before. 12, or not 12, sorry. 14 and 10 you can't use. What'd you like?
13.
Ooh.
OG send.
He's keeping it high, Sanford, for sure. You take that double call back.
I like it. Peter said he didn't like him, so even if he burns you on it, you might as well just keep trying to.
It's completely fair to play it.
Fair play. All is fair in love and war, for sure.
Both players join.
Peter, I'm just. Oh, he's not. He's muted.
Hey,
Well,
I'm
just gonna say. I'm just gonna say it right now. If it goes Game 7, we're going full send.
You don't have that call.
Game 6, I do.
Oh! Ooh! It's
Well, you said if it goes
spicy.
Game 7. You said if it went Game 7, so.
Man, this is getting real good now, Sanford. The war is on. In-state rivalry, Battle of the Illini.
Yellow 5 to start.
Sorry, I had an interlude there, man. That was a spicy take, though. Spicy. Man, who knew you got the Fuego Ghost Pepper tonight? Pack, I like this. All right, here we go. Pat Johnson, loading up, one down this time.
One down.
Whew. Catch my breath. Power play on the board, of course. Anytime after this first turn, 1-1 on it. Fire, man. He's firing in there. You can see it. You can see it. Sam Pack is in. He's enraged right now. You can see the fast pace. He's flowing. Pack 12. Pack to 10 here if he gets it. Pat Johnson, absolutely enraged, my friend. That's what he's saying to Peter. He goes for the triple with the nutter skip combo. We've seen this one before. Gets it on the 9. Pack pushing his pace really good. Peter once again back in check, only with a blue 3.
Rare root action there from Peter.
Let's see if Pack can still keep these blues. It's been in the past, right? Used a combo and you run dry, as he learned. Has he learned? We're going to find out. He has. Yellow 8 from Peter, though, switching.
Okay.
Like
That's
it.
the swap.
The pack play number efficiency pretty well, though. Did he play it well? No.
Well, I'm impacted. Huh?
Pack could not play it well. Peter is the best at it. The key is, can he Can he do this too? Can he avoid the 2 for Pack switching? Pack typing for a minute here, taking his time. Cannot back to blue.
He goes back to blue.
That's big. Mack Johnson learning the system. Peter's
And
drawing.
forces Peter to draw.
Stanford, you gotta be impressed with that. That's something we had not seen. We don't
Great
see that.
play. Great play.
Pack learning, and Peter's checking. He got a little cherry picking. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled cherries right there.
Nice.
I like that one. I felt good. All right, here comes Pack. Blue 3, 1 up this
One
time.
time to get to 6.
Reverse monkey combo right now on the score, but Peter gets rid of that.
Off the top for 7.
Can Pack run these blues? Or is he going to do a little light switch? Yep, light switch. Boom.
Okay.
It's a green.
Over
Like
to
it.
green.
I don't mind it. We still have not seen red.
Peter.
But
Well,
there's the red.
Trip 7. Let's go to the slots.
Trip sleds, go to the slots, open up the box, all 4 in the package. Let's see if Pack likes that. Little undercut strategy from Peter. Now, Pat Johnson has to readjust. Ooh.
Wow. A double play to get back to the red 7.
Peter 1 up. Well, boy, Pack is playing really, really precise Uno, and he still has more to run. You know what I'm seeing here, Sanford, is Peter. He's playing a lot like Brad, ironically. You wonder if that practice match, what he learned from Brad, is taking into account the veteran learning from the young student. Crazy to say. Peter in a check situation here. You never know. Pack typing already. What? Yeah?
You better have some mind games from Pack.
Actually, I think. There it is.
Well, you asked for it.
Unless Pack wanted that.
Okay, thank you.
Wow.
Thanking someone for a +4.
Rat in style? Well, Peter obliges and is down to 3 if he gets a card here. Pack to 5, 3 to 5.
One up this time.
What has Pack got in store? What's he got? This could be a crazy mind game, man. This is something. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Pack
Looking
shots.
for the triple.
He got
Has it. Blue 1.
Peter Onjack has tried everything. And the problem, Sanford, is he's not even past 7 cards. That's the problem. He's only at 7, right? And it's
Well, that's
differential
for
for
Peter.
sure.
Max at 2.
I'm busy, man. Leave me. I'll get him.
There's the +2. Puts Mac back to 4.
That's a good play. Just kind of get this back into the loop here. Let's see if Pack's got anything on the Blues, though. Nothing. Peter in good shape.
No. High game. Peter looking for the lead.
Does he have it? Yeah. No.
No. They both run out.
Wow, it's the +2. It's the classic +2 fade to the draw. Man, oh man, oh man. Both players have been into something. After this game, I will take questions, and then we're going to need a 2-minute break because I have to do something real quick. I think Sanford will kind of take over a little bit there once we get
I
past
also
it.
forgot to put this in. Oops.
All right, so there's a draw. We do a little draw city.
Yeah, a little draw city. We can kind of
Decompress. Yep.
relax our own energy a little bit.
That was fun. That was a little fun flurry though of activity. Nice 5 minutes.
Green and wild. Frees up everyone, I would imagine. Zero sugar play, in fact.
0 sugar indeed. Green reverse for a double.
And the lead.
Pat Johnson now behind. He wanted the +4, something of nature. Let's see if he's got anything here.
Ditto play.
Okay, whole number efficiency. Green 8 it is.
The green 8. Peter for 4. Good table check.
It's one of those situations, Sanford, just looking at this, Peter could be in a position where he has some ammo, but he's just thinking about game one when he needs to time it right. Pack, and there's the timing. There's the ammo, right on cue, looking for the triple.
Wow.
I sniffed that one out. That's why I kind of paused. He's thinking here. I just know. When you're in that state, you just know he's thinking. He's probably thinking KT how, but that's how it works. Where you just see the game, you just see the vision. We go ditto again. Question is that a good call? Because Peter's one of the best at the 3 combos. He can't do it. Not do it. This is a really good self-preservation game from Pack to get to 7. Peter at 3.
I played the green or the yellow 7. He's up. He's down to 8.
Ditto,
Ditto play
off the top too. Wow. Yellow 5.
Now he's at 7.
Interesting from Peter right there. Red 5. Ooh, now it gets good. Now it gets good. Can Peter run? He does. Can Pack run? 2 to 6. He changed it to red for a reason. Pack looking to load up here, may put some ammo in the back. Can he do it? Pack looking. No, it's
okay, double. Peter for Uno?
Off the 6, too, ironically. Double 6 combo. Can Peter get it back to Uno? With a little bit of a check here. No.
Table check. I don't think so. I think it's going to be 3.
No check at Uno. He does, though.
Okay.
We've been seeing
That's
we've seen a lot of those fake outs. I'm not even going to lie.
Okay, Mack looking for 3. Doesn't.
Game?
Is that game?
Off the 4s. No.
No.
Mack Johnson drawing. So will Peter.
Never mind the draws now.
Draw City we go again. Can Pack get anything off this red 4 to play into, or does he keep it cool?
Green Wild.
Interesting.
Is a choice.
Here we go. This is an interesting choice here of what's going to happen now for Pack with the Green Wild.
Green skip.
Did he go too early on it?
Color swap.
Uno?
Uno. Pack tried for the call out.
Interestingly enough, now for Pack, it's going to be a situation of understand the runs, understand.
Did he want green because he had something to be able to add cards here?
That's what I was thinking. There it is, +2. Yeah, I was going to think +2 is in the back pocket right there. And now this is an interesting point of the game, Sanford. As Pack winds down right here, Peter can only go so much.
Another green skip.
For Uno.
Yeah, both of them looking for Uno.
No.
No! They're tied at 3. Can Mack take the lead?
Or does he leave it off the skip combo? We've seen skip combos in the wins before. On the draws. No.
Just no. So we keep both players drawing now.
Preservation. It was self-preservation. This is an old school game. This reminds me of last year, ironically, the way they're playing. This is what reminded me of last year when I was 10,000 miles away. Got to start breaking out some tunes for that. I don't know. But anyway, very interesting right now for both players in this draw city.
So again, draw city, we calm things down again. 4 off the top there to close the door gets to 5.
Green 4 now from Peter. 1 up this time from Pack.
Green
what a
5
game,
off the top.
You got to say, Sanford, what a game we go blue 5 here.
You're going to ask? Sorry.
No, I'm going to say, what a game for both players on just understanding each other like the back of their hand. It's a rivalry game. We talk about it. But they're both showing up here in this game 4. And Peter was excited for game 4, which ironically was something he said. Now, Mack Johnson with the blue 8. Peter, can he run these blues a little effectively here? He does.
Well, so far he can.
Not much ammo left on the table, but blue is the one color you could see something.
At least unless we get to that magical 40 card mark of drawing.
Yeah, that'd be some.
Although, to be fair, I mean, Peter's won the only game that didn't go 6 minutes, and so we've definitely gone past that in this one.
Yeah, we're in our endurance battle right here. About 12 minutes deep. Let's see what Pack's got. One down.
Well, 8-7-6.
8-7-6-5.
After the 5, no less. Peter runs out.
Pack looking
Is
for
it a
3.
9 from Pack
Oh,
to
boy.
complete the large straight?
And a monkey combo in the blue. Pow!
Power play!
Ooh! Ooh. Okay. Peter got a draw. Pack out of power plays. Is that game? No, it's not game. Well, that's an interesting play, Sanford. You know, just to
That is an interesting play. Yeah, I knew it. I'm like, what is he? I'm like, is he going to just try this? I had him at Uno. I'm like, I'm not saying anything.
I honestly, I just
yellow 8.
I had to update the scoreboard, so I couldn't even see it. It happens sometimes. He's got it though,
and that's game 3-1 Mack.
Now, man, we're going to ask questions here. Then I'm going to step away. Pack, start with you with the power play, man. Big win. You really let Peter run out and then got the win off the power play. Big sealer right there. Talk to me how you used that power play because of the less ammo, and what was the big turning point, especially when you played that green wild that changed the course of momentum?
Honestly, I feel the turning point was when Peter called Uno and then immediately drawed the following turn. I honestly really didn't have a whole lot, but once I got that wild, that kind of just set up the rest of this. And I knew I haven't used my power play, and I'm like, well, if I don't use it now, I'm probably going to forget one of the next rounds, and it's going to end up costing me. So I might as well go ahead and go up 2 games. So
yeah, no, that's good. That's good. That's good. I like that. And let's go to Peter. Peter, well, two
I
things.
like it anyway, just because you had to use it to get to the Uno. So yeah.
I got to ask Peter 2 things. These higher cards. So you said that in Brawl, you're not the best at it. It's biting you right now. Are you getting too tactical maybe on certain of these draws? Is it something not working with the colors when you make those clean-cut switches? What's not clicking right now, and what do you got to do? Because this could be your last home game of the series, which you don't want it to be, to get this into a Game 5. Sure.
I mean, I don't think I get burnt early on. I get burnt late because I get down, and I think I just leave myself too narrow of a scenario to keep going because like I had some really good opportunities for number efficiency after I got off of Uno and we had that back and forth drawing a little bit, but he would just be 1 card ahead of me each time. I could never build off of that. It just kept stalling out my momentum. And it was way back into that when we were down to a couple cards and I think I got +4 or something.
Yep.
I had the option to either draw or play the +4 to burn through 2 yellows, which I did. I took that option instead of drawing. Because I didn't like my odds drawing there. I figured there'd been a lot of power cards out already, and I just didn't like my odds. And that was the case. A lot of the power cards had gone, and I got stuck where I couldn't build off that 3 yellow run, and I just kept drawing numbers, and I could never work out any efficiency with them, and I just got out-dueled.
Out-dueled indeed. Peter, last question, man. Game 5. Man, we're going to ask to start, but forget the card to start. What do you got to do knowing you do have the power play advantage, but what do you got to do to get in Mack's head? Because he's starting to get in your head a little bit with some of this trash talk. I know you're not one to talk, but how do you get in your head saying, hey, you know what? It's part of the game. It's part of the rivalry series that you guys have, and you're going to get one up just to focus to that 1 game at a time and force that Game 6. What do you got to do from a self-composure perspective?
I don't know. Maybe I have more dimensions up my sleeve. I feel like I've given enough away already, you guys have said, so I can't give away anymore.
That's good enough. All right, let's take Sanford. Give us your thoughts to the crowd. I'm going to take a quick little 5-minute break, bathroom break. I got to do something real quick. Give us like a 5-minute filler. Appreciate it.
All right. Yeah. So you have Mack Johnson currently with the stunner right now, up 3-1. Look towards what we have going tomorrow. Full slate of action. Starting off in the Shark region with the 3 seed Carson taking on Myth. Then shortly basically right after that one ends, it should be right about when the Salmon region between Eli and Toasty we get started off. The 2 and the 15 there. Then we have tuna action between Acosta and Stingray, with the winner getting to go ahead and move on to play Jesse Turner, who won earlier today. Should mention that the winner of Eli Toasty will get William Brock in the tied 32. Then our lone Oh, what the heck? Is that my end? Am I getting too close to the mic? I'm sorry. Then we have in the tuna region, or sorry, not tuna, sorry, dolphin region, we have the 3-seed DJ who's going to play the 14-seed Leah with the right to go on to play Yoshi in the Tide 32. And then we end the night tomorrow with our lone stream game of the day, which is going to be between me and Eric Monaco, the 1 versus 16 matchup in the Salmon region. So a game in each of the regions for our action tomorrow, and then a 3 slate of games on the Monday. All 6 versus 11s, the 3 of those that are remaining, Seth versus Drip in the Shark, Brian versus Ellison in the Tuna region, and then Brad versus M in the Salmon region. Only Brian Ellison among those being streamed. Only because of the change. I think that one was getting streamed because of the change with actually, I'm not sure if that one's just changed. I'm sorry. Either way. Running out of things to say. Well, that's actually a good question, I guess, for Peter if he wants to answer. I mean, I don't think I expected it to be 3-1, maybe 2-2. Not sure.
I can't count anybody out. I mean, I counted LaPlante out and I lost to him, so now it's just I got to treat everybody the same.
I mean, that's fair. You losing the LaPlante was one of the reasons why I made sure to not take Stephen Clone for granted when I played him in the first tournament. As now Mack's going to be our let's see. We're actually a little over halfway done actually with this round. I'm just now looking at this because we've got 5, 8, 11 games left, it looks like, in the round in the SCUBA 64. We would have started off with 15 game, or not 15, 31 games. Let's see if we got any fan questions out there. I guess we could do that for filler. We have Eli Nam in the chat. I think Lamas is still AFK probably.
Me. KT is back.
Jimmy. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
I'm back.
I was running out of stuff.
We're back, boys. It's time for game number 5. Can Pat close it out? Peter, your call, my friend.
I'm down, and I got to go back with what's worked in the past. We're going OG.
OG 7. This is it, Sanford. I'm taking the call. Damn right, he says. 7 indeed. Mack Johnson, we already know the plan, Sanford. No matter what happens, even if he does somehow lose, we're going 15. But this is it. Sanford will type in the 7 cards.
Oh. I didn't realize you were waiting for me on that one. I'm sorry.
You're good. Big moment here. Peter Onjack, Super League dreams have been talked about. He needs to get this series win for a lot of people to put him back in the combo. A loss here, and things are different. Here we go. Blue 4. Pack versus Peter. Peter does have a chance to get this one with the power play if he needs it. Keep that in mind. 3 down, going to 1 down. Pack looking to try to work these blues and magic with them. Sanford, this is interesting as we double up from the 3 to 6 here. Yeah, you got to think Peter going back to his home base, which is the OG 7, as we switch over. It's a big risk right here. It's definitely big. As we go to ready, undercuts it. Whew. Incredible.
Okay, trip 6, doubles wild.
All right, into that draw now. Can Mack Johnson do anything? One up this time. Peter back to yell. I like it, Sanford. You got to change the momentum.
Okay. Gets Pack to draw.
5 apiece. 5 apiece right now. Peter looking for 4 though with the wild into the yellow +2 for the double. Triple. Does he have it? Oh boy. Oh, risky,
Okay.
Sanford, risky.
I mean, at least he did. At least he drew on the skip.
Pack.
Into the red.
He wants that red. Peter only at 4 though because of the draw. Pack can run
Still draws.
Obviously, there's no way Pack would do a classic.
Play into the red 1.
No KT Classic needed. Mack Johnson, red 1, double play. He's got the lead. Peter now back on defense. To blue. That's a neutralizer, though, Sanford. Not the worst thing in the world. Pack doesn't mind that.
Pack didn't mind it, no. Down to 3. Peter now looking for 3. Has it. Pack's got the advantage here.
2.
It's got 2. We're setting up for double Uno, possibly. It's a ditto.
This is like Game 7 last year. Does Pack got Uno for the double? Does he win it right here? Mack Johnson. He messed up the Uno. Oh, he gets away with it.
Oh, he gets away with 1.
Is that game?
Peter draws. Is that game?
Pack for the win. No.
No.
Oh, he got away with murder right there.
They're both drawn, but wow, did Matt get away with 1?
That was risky, Sanford, and Pack probably takes a sigh of relief. Both do. Oh.
I thought he was trying to play a 1 or something. I'm like, you can't do that.
Hearts racing right now, Sanford. This is a big moment.
That might be what Peter was thinking. Why he didn't call him out?
That's true. Yep. We couldn't move on the
double
5.
Play.
Couldn't move on the 5. Going back to home base on the 5. It's hard to switch double table check.
Nice. Both players in the same mind.
3-3. Can Peter to 2.
Tied. Peter for the lead? No.
Pack to try to get to 2.
That's going to be a matter of who blinks first. They take the lead.
Nothing there. Pack just blinks.
Mack.
A little bit of a wink, though. Not a blink yet.
Oh.
Monkey combo. Draw back. All right, so we're back to square again.
He's looking for the 6. They both draw.
No 6, no 9. Draw him back. Who gets top deck again? Draw again from Pack. They're both in the draw city squarely. Population dose. Gameplay's been really effective for both players right now as they continue to draw back. Peter, season on the line for many people. Yeah, it's hard to believe I'm saying that, Sam, but the season is on the line for him, for sure.
I mean, there's a big difference between being 1-1 or even 1-2 and going 0-2 to start.
Blue 3, can Pack switch off it?
The double play there from Peter.
He's playing discipline.
Still nothing from Mack.
Peter, nothing.
The number efficiency even somewhat betraying Peter a little bit.
And it's been his bread and butter as they continue to draw back. Peter's still with the advantage, though. Looking for 5.
Or looking at least just to be at 7.
Plus 4 for the double.
Okay. Puts Mack back to 13.
All right, well, that puts Mack with plenty of ammo now. Peter, we talked about mistiming those runs. We'll find out. Peter's still a long way to go in this series, but he's at 4. Pack just plays a cool 12.
Half off.
Peter to 3. Can he get it? He does. Uh-oh. We'll buy her. Mack Johnson now. What does he got? Yellow switching. Peter, does he like that?
Okay.
Can Peter Onjack roll with it? He does.
No trips.
Pack now needs to figure something out right here. He switched over to yellow. Thinking +2, Sanford. I'm thinking nothing, though.
Okay. Oh, no, I mean, double plays into yellow 7.
Peter should get Uno right here. He does.
Oh, there he does. On double yellow 4, no less.
Interesting. Mack Johnson, what's he got now saved up? Nothing. Peter
Double
for
up.
the win. No.
No. So both of them now have gone to Uno and not had it.
Couldn't close the door. Pack stays alive. Pack attack Johnson.
He pulls the Peter on
Pulled
Peter!
the Peter on Peter. Oh, the gangster can't believe it. Now, can Pack Johnson still run these yellows more effectively?
No more yellow weights on the to use.
Can he run this more effectively? He's doing a good job so far. Still the
Yellow
3.
3.
Peter had multiple chances. He's still drawing back. Pack can just run this nicely. Oh boy, Sanford, momentum is shifting back to Pack's favor just like that as he goes to red.
Definitely feels like it's a switch to red.
Pack, 5 consecutive plays. Peter looking for a double. To blue.
Artificial close into blue.
Pack, great table check. I like it.
Awesome table check.
That's what you gotta do right there. Sniff it out just to make sure. Don't. Nothing though. Peter for Uno, maybe to get the game.
No, it's gonna be Uno.
Well timed. Is it
Maybe
Uno
more.
or game? Uno
Just
it is.
Uno. Mac was ready for the call out if he missed it.
Not happening. Can Pack do anything? Only chance will be some number. He goes to red.
Okay.
That's smart because Peter switched off.
Great play.
Peter switched off of it. Pack can run now. Oh, what a play by Pack. Great job right there reading that one out. Now, Pack at 4 if he plays. He gets to 3.
Pack with a +2.
Leader, new leader, Pack Johnson. Yep. Peter now on defense. He switched it. That's incredible, Sam. From 13 to switch. 10-card difference. Now he's up 1. Incredible stuff from the underdog right here.
+4.
Peter,
takes the lead back down to 2.
Gangster, you got to think off that +2. Got to think that was it. The gangster fires back. Pack to 6. It's a 5 now with a double. Peter gets it in. Peter? Oh, ooh, man.
Peter?
Close. I think Pack was ready for that call out. Man. I would not check the table. I would have kept it cool. Only a little bit. Is that game? He got
the
it!
wrong number.
Damn.
Just a little close. Just a little close with that call. A little bit.
Peter,
Totally didn't screw up there.
You're playing with fire, my friend. Dude, that was a momentum-based series.
Well, actually, you know what? I know where he's going for. He already said it.
All right, we know the 15's coming. We know the 15's coming. Well, Peter, I got to ask. My thing here, man, is the momentum shift. Was it the +2 that gave you the +4 that was the ultimate difference in this series? Otherwise, it seemed like Pack had your number with the momentum every time.
He definitely had the momentum. There may have been a mistake or two in there, but it worked out at the end. I was able to really get him with the blues there, and I added a beneficial draw off of when I set it back to blue, and we had gotten a little bit of a drawing more. I knew he had reds. I knew he was sitting on reds, so I tried my best to keep it off of reds that entire game. And I just kind of just threw what I had at it, and it worked out.
Sanford, or Pack, excuse me, real quick. It's one of those situations right now, man, where we know you're going with the 15. Peter's been struggling with it all day. Was it a case in that situation you were trying to run the yellows? Did you have a finish set up, or was it a case you just have to accept the results because he played that blue wild, and your only move was to ice him in red, and ultimately that +4 was the kicker?
Yeah, when he switched it to blue, that was pretty much unless he ended up having to draw again. I pretty much felt that was game. Seven cards is Peter's wheelhouse, so I figured he was going to go to it sooner or later. So I'm just glad to get that over with. Now we go back to the higher cards. So I feel like it's in my favor, but either way, it looks like potential Game 7, like last year. Hoping I get it done this next one, though.
All right. We're going to set it up. Sanford gets the double call.
Okay, boys and girls, let's get him in chat.
Send it. Here we go. 15. Pack has basically said, Peter, come at me, bro. We're going to send it. Peter going to obviously deafen up right here. It's a pivotal moment in this series. He knows what to do. He's been here before.
Draws his power play.
We send it. Green 5. Pack
Green
gonna
5
fire.
only.
He's gonna send this one in. Let's see what happens. Ard watching intently. The winner of this game will get our legend friend Ard. Will it be a legend on legend battle with Peter and Ard, or will Mack Johnson stun the field and knock out Peter? If Peter gets knocked out, Sanford, what's at stake? Well, it'll be the exact same thing as March as we wait for the bot to. Okay, Peter, you can. No, you can't. It registered. Okay. Sorry about that.
I mean, remember, if you didn't want to do the table check, you could have always just done an Uno D and then.
Nah, table check. Don't worry about it. We'll add an extra minute to the table check. Not a problem. I probably should have did that. That's okay. I know. You never know with Peter, though. You never know. He's the one guy I'd rather just. We know he's had problems in the past when we say audibles. That's the thing about your deafened, right? Sometimes you just don't know. It's a great strategy. I do thank Peter for that, no matter what happens here. What?
Oh!
Ubo. Ubo.
Yeah, there's an Ubo in there.
Pack, you forgot the...
I don't know what Ubo is.
Pack, you forgot the...
That one wasn't... Pack, it's not gonna... The bot's not gonna register because you did Ubo.
Yeah, you're looking for 11 here, buddy, I'm assuming. Unless you got more in the tank, I don't know.
Oh, no, this would be... Yeah.
11. It's 11, yep. Well, he's got more,
Double
I don't
play
know.
for the 11.
Yeah, for sure. Here comes Pack. Maybe more? Mack Johnson? Mack Johnson?
Going aggressive?
Pat
He's going aggressive!
Johnson!
Plus 6!
Forget that. Forget what I said. Huge aggression. Oh my God. 6 bet.
By the way, that's comeback territory.
It is. We saw what Tapir earlier today. Peter's got a chance to write the script here. Whew.
Mac with that big 12-card advantage for now.
Peter's got to know how to play this effectively. That's the key. And I think if you're Peter, you're calm right here. That's not the
what?
Pack, let's not go back to that moment where we had the 29 card. We all know that's the biggest one.
It's a switch to yellow. Mac might be okay with that.
Yeah, we didn't see it. All good. All good. We'll still love you, buddy.
Yellow one.
Good move there from Ditto. Master of it. The master. Oh! 6. We had both 6s and 1s off the board. Interesting. On the yellow. Yellow reverse now from Peter. Yellow 4 now. Let's see what Pack can do right here. He still can run it if he wants. But he draws.
Oh, he draws there. Back up to 7. Peter looking to roll with it. Yeah.
Good move. Good move. Pack nothing. 8 now. What will Peter do right here? Can he do anything at all? You'd think he would. Ironically, Sam, for the series all time, it's just going to sound crazy. It's 6-6.
Yeah, true. Yellow 9.
Really good series between these two. These guys always put on good shows for whatever reason. You got to think, you said it earlier in the week, Sam, for Pack, whatever reason, loves Peter's style, for sure. Peter may not like Pack's style, but he likes it. Pack does like Peter's style. Blue 9 over.
Watches the blue.
Ends his draw study for now.
Peter able to run.
I like it. Double play. Good move. Classic 1-2. No cards given. Long way to go. Seven to 12 now. Red 8 now.
Wops.
It's yellow.
Trips
That's a
8.
great move back to yellow. Does Pack have more efficiency on it, though? He does!
Rainbow!
Skittles. Pop him out. And Ditto. And Ditto this time. What was that? Quint 8?
8.
6 shooters of 8s? I'm going to get a 6 shooter? No way.
No way.
Oh my. Ubo again.
There's the Ubo again.
The Mac play. Ubo. Shout out to Ubisoft. Okay then. Yep. Oh.
Yellow.
Beautiful. Did Pack play this right with more 7? He does!
Trip 7. Let's go to the slots. We're on to red.
Ching! Slot table we go. Peter, everything he's been thrown can't do anything. It doesn't really matter for Peter, too, even if I say 1 power play available, because when do you use it? It's the problem, and he's nowhere near using it. Goes back to
yellow again.
That's a smart move.
Gonna be a draw.
Unless Pack had a +4, yeah, there's no way.
He checks the table now. Yellow 3.
Pack, can he get back to 3 right here? He does with
Does
red.
so with a red 3.
That might have been just a... It could have been top deck, but I think he had that saved.
Double.
Double
up.
Peter doubles up. Pack to 2. Ditto on the efficiency. He's playing Peter's style. Pack 2 cards away. Can't Peter do anything right here? Needs to put anything in the kitchen
Peter
sink.
looking for 5.
To green.
Has it. On to green. Devil's Wild. Trip 6.
Pack for Uno.
No.
Peter, big play. He's got it. 1.
Green 1. So 2 color strat for Pack. No yellows. No greens.
Peter flipped the scoreboard around. Looking for that 20 card comeback. Be the second one of the day. Green 5. Pack trying to get this back to red, but he goes to blue.
There's the blue.
No icer. Neutralizer color there in the blue. Yellow!
Over to yellow on the Trips 5.
Peter's starting to figure this out. Does Pack have anything? Yellow to Uno!
Uno! He had yellow!
Wait, no he didn't. Didn't have Uno. It didn't register. That's Uno! That's game! Oh my god, he snookered him! He snookered him!
Oh, man.
He snookered him! He snookered him, boys!
I had a lot of yellows. He didn't have any. Wow.
Peter, what a snooker to play. We're going to game 7, boy. Oh, what a move, man. Were you happy?
I still have my power play out of all that. I was
insane.
saving it. I was saving it for this game.
On to game 7, Peter. I was going to say you basically snookered him, the sneak attack. A little bit of a echolocation on that Dolphin region, a little echolocation attack. Talk to me how you really wanted the ammo, right? You almost needed that, and we're going to make sure we noted that. Sanford, make sure you noted that. Game 6, Peter, 20 cards. It's on the comeback charts. Now, Peter, my thoughts, though, my question is how you snookered him, and what was the theory when you had 20 cards and how you had to piece that together? Remember in the past with ALP, you had that many cards, you kind of didn't save it.
Let me go back and take a look here. How many? I had a lot of yellow.
Oh yeah, we can tell.
A lot of yellow, and I knew. So I wanted to keep doing number efficiencies to yellow, just back and forth, just to mainly burn through my cards. And then I realized it was twice the advantage when he didn't have any yellows and he was stuck drawing or having to use number efficiency. And because I had probably half my hand as yellows, I was able to constantly answer back to what he had. And then once we got down to the nitty gritty, I saved some for that final push. And I thought he had greens because when he got down to, I think, 2 cards, and that's when I made it green, I'm like, it's over. I thought it was over. I thought he had something for me there, or at least to get down to Uno where I'd have to burn that yellow KT Classic style.
Ooh.
But he didn't have greens either, and I really was able to benefit from it.
All right, well, we'll see what happens here. As someone made a... Really? Oh, boy. All right, well, let's go to Pack. Thank you so much. Actually, Peter, real quick, Game 7, you and Pack, before we even say anything, man, you two have phenomenal history. This rivalry is never going to end. You guys have played the max 4. There's not many rivalries that can go 14 games, so I want to give you a shout-out, man, because not easy to do that with any competitor going to the max.
I gotta answer the same shout-out Mac as well, because this has been fun. These two matches have been really fun.
Pack, it's this same story again. You know, obviously, you can't control the start. You lost on the 15. We saw a 3-1 blown lead earlier today. You don't want to be the second guy to do it. What do you got to do to lock in here, knowing this is probably going to be somewhere not in that high card stuff range for sure?
I just got to outplay Peter. That's just how I have to do it. He still has a power play, which I had a feeling if he wasn't going to use it there, he's definitely going to use it on this next one. I'm fully expecting him to either go 5-card start, 6-card start, 8-card start.
Okay.
So I'm really expecting a low one, but we shall see.
We're going to find out. Sanford, it's once again come to this scenario. What do both players got to do in this game 7? Peter, we know, is number efficient king. He's had a little more dimensions in his game. Pack has been playing that Peter number efficiency, and it's almost worked. Your thoughts on this game 7, what they both got to do to get this win?
Oh, man.
What a series, though. What a series.
First off, I'd probably just say try and calm the nerves, because nerves are going to be high, obviously, for both. Neither one wants to go 0-2 to start the year. For Mack, he doesn't want to be 0-5 for in his career. It's hard to say what they need to do, because Matt was handling the number efficiency to begin with, and then Peter made the adjustment. Whatever he made in the adjustment seems to be working right now. And it's hard to say that he needs to change anything other when Mac hasn't had an answer for it yet. For Mac, probably making sure just to use the ammo right and at the accurate times to try and make sure that he doesn't give Peter too much, but also doesn't let him just kind of walk all over it.
Well, we're going to find out, Sam. You're going to get the last call, and it's ironic that Peter has played 14 games so far in 2024. He lost one to ALP in game. Can he get revenge? And can Pack? He lost to Turner in game 7. Something's got to give this year. Let's find out right now. Something's got to give. Here we go. What's it going to be, Sanford? Take us home.
All right, Peter. It's a do or die game 7. You've won with 7, 15, and 12. What do you want for game 7?
9.
He goes for the JT Classic. 9 cards, load them in. It doesn't get bigger than this. 14 career games played between these two. The Battle of the Illini. Gold has lost today. One other fellow Illinois player will have to go down here along with Ed. Only one will remain. Who will be the king of Illinois for Aquatic April? That's really what it comes down to, ironically. This is it. Peter joins in. Pack's locked in. Peter deafens up. Let's get this show on the road. It's game 7, boy. Wild starts. Free choice attire.
Oh my goodness!
There's no such thing as drawing. We racers at heart, boy. Free choice attire. Only game 7, baby. Only game fitting. If fitting, says Peter. Free choice. On that JT Classic.
Been a wild series, and the bot acknowledges.
It has been. Truly an epic series. Both guys are not giving an inch and fighting tooth and nail. Pack double play off the bat. He's got the lead. Here comes Peter.
Takes the early lead.
All right, yellow 3. Peter ties it, but Pack steals the possession arrow. He goes to green.
Switches.
Can Peter roll with this? Peter looking to roll. He counts, and he dittos him.
Oh, trip 3.
We've seen that so many times. Pack looking for 5, excuse me, but he can't do it. Interesting switch there, Stanford. That's something.
Yeah.
That's old Pack, man. That's old Pack.
Yeah,
Peter looking for a
I
double.
can't make sense out of that one.
That is interesting. Pack's been playing flawless a lot, but interesting because he just gave the momentum to Peter. +2 for Pack. Was he looking for a connector is all I could think of.
It's got to be, right?
Looking for 5 now. Peter at 6. Does he have it?
Does
he have the connector?
Rethinks.
Let me do this here.
Loads back up again.
Pack, little think stop action. That's the way to do it. You don't want to stop things. You want to think stop. Uh-oh. Oh no. What?
Checks the table?
Pack? Okay.
Do your turn, Pack.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh, no, I don't like that spot. Nah, I'm not sure about that one in Game 7, Sanford. That's risky.
Maybe if...
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't like that. There comes Peter with the triple. What?
What?
This reminds me of Game 7 from last year. Oh, my...
Well...
Falling off the rails.
Kid's distraction again.
Peter... Oh, boy, Ard is going to have a... Oh, my goodness. Ard's worst nightmare might be coming true, Sanford, but right now, both these guys got to readjust and recalibrate. A lot of mistakes being made here.
Yeah, that was a mistake on both. But how can Mack respond now that it's on red?
He should have something. To green! What?
AT Classic?
I think he screwed something up. I think he screwed something up in the chain. That's interesting right there. Okay.
All right, not classic. Okay. I think that's Peter down to 4 or 5. A really good series through 6. Hello. +4 into a red 2. He takes the lead. Kind of all the good play that we had kind of got sucked out a little bit in the beginning of this one. Peter says, well.
I had to do something real quick. What is it from Pack? +4. No, it's
draws. Can Mack roll with the Reds here? Looking for 6.
Well, I think he would here in this spot. Yep,
yes.
And dittos.
Dittos it!
All of a sudden, the momentum is back to Pat Johnson. Incredible.
Looking for 5 now.
Pack for 5. He's got a lot of momentum already.
One up.
Interesting so far. Blue, switching. Interesting. Blue hadn't been played in a minute. Can Pack run? We'll get to 4. He does. 0, heart of sugar. Hard to switch.
Oh, no, that's Pandora's because we hadn't seen blue yet this game.
Okay, sorry. I went to go out for a second. Back to red.
Yeah, back to red.
It's an isolator play. Can Peter sniff it? He does the yellow.
He goes to yellow. Mack looking for 2. It's a trips 9.
Pack looking. Got a green. Is that Skittles?
That's a rainbow.
Skittles in Game 7. What a series. What a series Pack, Johnson, and Peter are putting on. Peter has to recalibrate once again. Oh, God, that again.
Every time. No. Really, Eli?
What a series, Sanford. I'm just scrolling back after things I missed here, and that, man, what a... Let's hurry.
It's a wild into yellow.
Well, Pack shouldn't have anything here.
Yep.
No, that's a classic play right there, no matter what happened. Here we go. Can Peter do anything right here? +2.
+2.
Triple.
Looking for the triple.
Peter, all the momentum now. He's got it back. What a crazy swing of momentum for sure in this series. Pack now behind.
And takes the lead.
Really good move from Peter. I like that. Clean cut efficiency. That's what it's all about. Now, Pat Johnson has to think about an attack. He goes back to red.
Goes to red.
Peter switched off of it.
Oh,
went back to
Peter.
yellow. Number, efficiency, P Onjack. Pack
0 sugar. What? Max saved it. And Peter runs out.
He got Peter drawing. He used a bait play. Even if he draws here, what a play.
What a play from Mack.
That's a great play.
I don't even mind that.
out of his skin.
Peter back in front.
Man, what a play. Pack is playing great. Peter playing monkey combo.
Okay.
All right, then. Can Pack make something happen off that 9 now? What a series.
Played it. He'd already drawn. No. They both draw now.
They both drawn into Draw City for sure. Now we'll reverse and ooh, leaves it open. Interesting, Stamper. Interesting.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes here.
Peter with the level up there. Oh.
7-8. Peter Onjack up by 1. Tense game 7. Neither player on plan A at this point, Sanford. They're on plan C or D.
Gotta be. If
Draw.
that.
If that, maybe more. Here comes Pack. Mack Johnson, nothing. 8-9. What will it be here from either player to blank, really? That's the key. Nothing from either again. There's a little bit of a blink. It's the half blink, a wink, if you may add.
Okay.
We'll calm before the storm. Here comes Mack Johnson firing back. Nope, nothing.
Nope.
Peter momentum. Can he switch off of it? He does. 7-11 now.
He does.
Peter Onjack now switching off of it and is in a good spot right here. Blue 8 now. 7-10 now. Blue 1 now for Peter. Running these blues down. What will Pack have? He's looking really composed earlier on the reds. He needs to try to find that lucky red, I think. That's what I'm feeling. Let's see if he can do it. Triple
Double
play.
skip into green.
This should get him back to all square here with Peter if he can go to a quad play. Does he have the
Probably
quad?
just gonna be a triple though.
Does he prove me right with the quad? Never mind, table check. Peter typing. What will it be from Peter? Pack, excuse me. Let's see what Peter can do. He's on the trigger for something. You never know. It is
Oh
more
my
than a
goodness!
quad.
+6.
Looking for the 5.
Now can you close the door?
We're gonna find out right now.
Yes, he
does.
can on a cherry
6
zero
bagger,
sugar.
6 bagger. Peter now down. Pack up ahead. Interesting. Interessante.
I don't
Does it
know about it. I that's.
I get a little bit of Peter bread. Sorry about that.
I don't know how I feel about it that early.
Well, one of the things I will say though for Peter, for Pack, he's trying to let him rub. That's what it is. It's a catch me if you can scenario. That's what he's really banked on all series. Yep. Ooh.
+4.
Good move. Good move. I like it.
Just a double.
Even if Pack plays 1 or 2 cards here, get this back to a square game here as much as you can. Anyway.
Back to red. Like it.
That's a great move from Pack, right? Go back to red and see where he can find if he was playing truthful. That's a good.
He wasn't.
All right. All right. Both guys have been put on the show. What's this?
Double up.
One of those situations now as we go into the red 6 as Peter does it again.
6.
That's a double.
At the same time that Mac checked the table.
Yeah, well, ditto. That's classic Peter. What will Pack do? Red 4 now. 2 down. He's got the 3 possession lead. Peter just run these reds nicely. Can Pack get to 4? No. Peter,
No.
momentum right here if he can do it. He does, 9.
And is.
Pack looking for some. He can take the lead, Pack still if he plays. If not, it's Peter's to lose here in terms of possession arrow. Oh, God.
That's the table.
Peter, possession arrow and the lead. Big chance for Peter now. He got it. Big. Can Pack switch here, or does he have to play this cool? What a series, Sam. For 12-minute Game 7. None other than these two. These two have been put on a war of epic proportions.
Well, and for Mack, it's been a situation where the only games he's won are the ones that go a multiple of 6. He's won 2 at 6 and 1 at 12. Everything else, Peter's won.
Now Peter is freed up Pack. There's no doubt. There's no doubt here he's freed him up.
I would imagine, at least.
What will Pack do? Simple. Peter looking for it right here. 4 to 7. Has he got 3? He does. Ditto
play.
Best at it. He's one of the best at it. Let's see if he's got anything. Gotta love the ditto, baby. Yes, sir. Peter for 2. No. That's a big, big one now, Sanford. Can Pack seize momentum? He used a lot of the +2s earlier, but he's going to seize a little
half
bit.
off.
Tie game now. Tie game. Pack for the lead. Does he have it? What will Mack Johnson do here?
Peter runs out.
Pack taking this one 3. Goes to blue. Interesting.
Goes to blue, okay.
He leads now. Pack leads. Peter down. 5 to 4. Pack the blue. Can Peter do? Can he make do with the blue? He does.
+2.
Triple. Looking for it. Got it. Can Pack fire back? 2 to 6. Big moment in this series right here.
Huge moment.
Can Pack fire anything, or does Peter have some cooking at the end? What will Pack do here? He's got a shot.
Load it up.
Triple.
Just triple.
Does he have a triple in store?
Maybe quad.
Quad would be something. +2 kicker? No, triple.
No, just a trip.
3 to 2. Closes the gap. Peter checking. Nothing. Pack for 2.
For the lead.
A lot of momentum. A lot of momentum shifts. Can Pack shift one more time in his favor? Yes! And he's got the green.
And back to green.
Peter wasn't liking it earlier, but he did get some
They
in
both
patrol.
like it.
Pack for the race to the finish.
I think they're both at 2. This is for Uno.
Peter, Pack, Uno. It's going to be. He doesn't have.
Peter.
Does he have
Peter's
Uno?
playing to Peter's hand.
Did he play into Peter's hand? Is it a power play going to be? No, I don't
They
think so.
both check the table.
Goodness Christ. That's it!
Power play, that's it!
Peter Onjack is going to survive in advance. Peter Onjack is going to survive in advance, boys. Huge win for Peter if he can pull it off. Yellow 7 Pack draws. That's going to do it. Damn, says
Yep,
Pack.
because Pack has to draw.
It's the number efficient play. Peter Onjack is moving on to a tie 32. 3-1, back-to-back 3-1 comebacks today. He's done it.
Wasn't even the double number.
Peter Onjack, let me get that adrenaline. Let's get that post-game adrenaline. What are you feeling right now, my friend? 3-1, you did what Caesar did today.
I'm feeling a little gassed, personally. Been playing for like an hour and a half. Wow. What? This is another great series. I mean, the series with the ALP, I feel like, was very good, but this series as well, just I guess I got a knack for these fireworks series, but I'm really glad I saved my power play because I probably should have used it in Game 6, but I saved it, and that's the only reason I won this game. I had a lot of finishes. I was sitting on that blue triple play. That's how I was planning on finishing it, but then I had some cards in the way of that, and I was able to finally get it back to yellow there at the end because I didn't think he'd have. I thought he had some wilds, but no, he had the blue reverse and the blue skip. I read it a little wrong, but it worked out at the end, so I guess I can't complain about that. It's nice to be moving on though, because October I think was the last one last year, and then March I was out in the first round in both of those. So it's nice to finally break out here in the regular season competition again.
Peter, I have one last. Two questions I have. One, obviously, with all those momentum shifts, man, how do you stay composed? Obviously, you have the DOLPHIN trick. You really can't see what's going on from a broadcast now, which is great, by the way. Great trick. But Yeah, go for it.
Go ahead. I didn't realize you weren't done. Go ahead.
That was my first. And then the second question was your thoughts on playing a legend of the sport, a legend on legend battle, you versus Ard. Let's go to the first one, though, first.
All right. So, yeah, I used the DOLPHIN trick just because, I mean, you guys don't know what cards he has either. So right. I want to trust myself, my own mind, my own gut, per se, that gut instinct of knowing what the other player has. Mm-hmm. And these past couple of competitions, it really started in Super League, where I've really tried to read that instead of just attacking blindly like I did those first couple competitions. So, right, I want it to come down to myself. Like, I just don't want that outside interaction. And I know I can't let him get into my head, because honestly, around Game 3, he was getting into my head a little bit. But I shut down, I locked in, and it worked out. So I'm playing Ard next, you said?
Yeah, legend, Sean Ard, yep.
That's gonna be a wild game. I'll be honest, I'm gonna have to study up on that one, because I have no idea what I'm in for.
Ooh. That's going to be interesting. Thank you, Peterson. Stay with us, my friend. I know you're going to drop a quote soon. That was probably a little bit of a decompressed moment. You'll drop that quote. Pack, over to you, man.
I'll hang out till the stream's done.
8-6, man, all time with Peter. You took him to the brink. You were up 3-1. What wasn't working in that game? You were doing great with the momentum shifts. Was it just the +2 combo that really gave him too many cards? Was that it? That kind of changed the momentum too much?
I mean, honestly, I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying to find it to see what my hand was at the time, but there was a point where I essentially screwed myself at the start, I want to say. Just trying to find it. Okay, yeah, right here. So what was I... trying to see what I played real quick, just to... Oh, where I did the red reverse by itself. I actually was trying where I did the +2, and that was... Wait, no, hold on. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, you're good. You're good, man, you're good?
Okay, yeah, where I did the red reverse. Because at the time, I also had a wild +4 in my hand, so I was debating, did I want to go red reverse into a red number, or did I want to do the red reverse into a wild and switch it to, because I had green and blue in my hand at the same time. So I was trying to figure out which way to go about it. That I thought I deleted everything out of the text chat before I hit enter just instinctively, but apparently I didn't. So I honestly I think I just screwed myself by not double checking before I hit enter. But yeah, I mean,
you infuriated Peter. So
there you go. There's something there.
You never ended up playing that wild, did you?
No, I never got to play it actually.
Okay, yeah, I was looking back. I'm like, I don't remember a wild from you, and no, you hung on to it, which is good, which is smart. I'll give you that.
I was really trying. I was hoping that last Uno you called, I was hoping that was a bluff. Especially since you did the power play. So I was kind of hoping that was going to be a bluff, I'm sorry. But hey, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, it's a tough one to swallow, man. It is definitely. You had the 3-1 lead, and I think that I'm going to ask Sanford. We'll get right back to you for the final thoughts. I'm going to ask you guys both special question in a second here. But Sanford, what can you say, man? I mean, Pac was playing out of his mind, lights out the first 4 games, and then all of a sudden, it's just Peter found that cornucopia of magic tricks in a way, and he got the job done at the end. Great way to switch momentum multiple times.
Yeah, it sucks for Pac in a way, just because he's gonna have to endure more of the Mack Johnson jokes, and I would imagine at a certain point he's gonna have an A.B. Rogers moment where that just kind of infuriates him enough to go and get the magic done. He falls to 0-2, probably one of those that we'll look at towards the relegation territory in the end. And for Peter, he avoids the 0-2 start, gets Ard, who it's going to be a legend versus legend battle there in the Tide 32, which should be intriguing, especially as 2 of the only higher seeds to kind of win out of that region right now. It was an entertaining game, at least, which was all I would have liked. I could have seen out of that one.
That is indeed. I'm going to go quickly to one question to both Pac and Peter, and then I have a separate question for Peter. We'll start with Pac and Peter. Let's go with Pac and Peter. Either one can respond. What makes your rivalry better than most in the league? Because you guys both know you're both from Illinois, right? You're both racing fans, both diehards. We'll start with Peter. What makes this rivalry so good? Because it's definitely up there, one of the best in the league, if not top 3, in my opinion.
Oh, I think it's a combination of the fact that we've known each other for a while. I think I definitely want to put a little more oomph into my game when I play somebody that I've known. Like if I was to go up against Turner, for example, we've known each other for many years. Or I mean, even Sanford, KT, Lamas as well. We've known each other for a couple of years, so that's an extra little bit of motivation. But I mean, I think it's just the play styles as well, because we never know what the other player is going to do, and it makes it exciting for the fans and makes it very, very not only complicated but interesting from a strategy aspect for us players.
And Pat, yourself, your thoughts on this?
Honestly, pretty much the same as Peter's. Since we've known each other for quite a while, it makes us kind of want to pull out all the stops against each other. Not just in a like see who's the better of the two, but in a way where we are essentially trying to force each other to become better. It's a little infuriating on my side because he's 0-2 in the rivalry, or 2-0 in the rivalry against me. But pretty much anyone I end up going against, they're either 0-1 or 0-2 against me. So I think this. Hold on, buddy. I think this series definitely showed that I've definitely gotten better and definitely deserve to be in Division 1. I just need to capitalize on adjust and capitalize on the back half of the series.
Yeah, back 9 play for sure. Lastly, Peter, I want to, you're going to be joining myself, Yepez, and Ard. We're the only legends left, my man. There's only 4 of us. One of us is going to get the class title. Thoughts on that? And your message to the critics and haters out there who said, I'm not just a one-dimensional player. I can play multiple styles today. Give us one last one-off here, Peter. Go for it.
It's only the round of 64. I know a lot of the legends have been eliminated already, but I mean, the Legends Championship would be a nice perk. I have not even considered it. Well, I mean, unless I'm playing for it, I'm not going to worry about that. I got to take it game by game because, past couple tournaments, I didn't take it game by game until Super League, and that's what cost me in a lot of those monthly matches. But what else is there? I do want to say to Pac that you are by far, in my opinion, a D1 player because you've stood up to me twice and been some great matches. You took it to Game 7 as well against Turner, I think, in March, correct?
Correct, yep.
It's the third series
that shows that you're
D1
D1 level, in my opinion. I don't call the shots. I'm not on the commission, but in my opinion, you are D1. And for the people that say I'm one-dimensional, that count me out, I'm out of the first round. I might not be off the schneid yet, but I like to think I'm getting there.
That's it, buddy. We'll see if you get off the schneid. Let's go into that pod bracket. No matter what happens, we will have a legend-on-legend battle in round 2. It's going to be Peter Onjack versus Ard, the Texan versus the Illinois native. Buckle up. Ashley MGR will be the top half of that. We'll get to the bottom half another time as we'll wrap up DJ Lee tomorrow, another NR legend, DJ Curtis. And we quickly go back into the schedule as we fade in. What a series, ladies and gentlemen. The schedule is wrapped up for today. We have had an interesting day. We started with the 14-over-3 in Tapir. Then we had 2 4-1 comebacks sandwiched in. Julio Cesar down 3-1, clutched up 4-3 over Retro, and then Peter Onjack down 3-1, back against the wall, clutches up again against Mack Johnson, and moves on to tie 32. Of course, JT controlled his fate in the Tuna region with an easy 4-1 over Radden. What a day. One absolute incredible afternoon of Uno. I want to thank Charles Sanford for being here since 9 a.m., 10 a.m. to the crack of dawn. Appreciate you, my friend. For Eli, for John, G-Man, and Lamas that came in here, a couple of Alex I know was here, and a lot of people were here all day. Captain, thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are legends. I want to give one last congratulations to the 2 chefs in the kitchen. Chef Pack, Chef Geese Soap, as I like to call him. He changed his nickname, Peter Onjack, Chef Boyardee, the Gangsta. Shoots those 6 shooters in the air and gets it done and walks away with the victory for his first win of the season. Congratulations to Master Chef Peter. We will see you back here tomorrow at 8 o'clock, or 9 o'clock, excuse me, with Sanford and Monaco on the next stream game and then a plethora on Monday. Good night, everybody. We're signing off. Peace.